Hi and welcome back to class. So in today's short little session we are going to focus on building some core stability and gentle strength exercises, and also going to mix in a few stretches for the obliques and the core along the way. So started in a nice comfortable seated position, and you can sit on a cushion or a folded out blanket to make it a bit more comfortable for you. And we're going to just start with deepening the breath, taking a few shoulder rolls, breathing into the belly, and maybe releasing through the mouth, and changing direction, lifting the shoulders up and circling them round. Hands come to your knees, open up the chest, breathe in. And exhale, tuck the tailbone, tuck the chin to the chest and round the shoulders. Nice gentle warm up for the spine, open the chest, roll the shoulders back, breathe in. Breathing out, tuck the tailbone, round the spine. Once more like this. Inhale, looking up. And exhale, draw the navel into the spine. Lovely, roll the shoulders back. Take your right hand to your mat, and as you breathe in, reach the left arm overhead, sinking down into your left hip. Breathing out to come back, and inhale over to the left. And again, over to the right. Feel that nice juicy stretch all the way from your left hip to your left fingertips. And over to the left. Maybe getting a little bit deeper. And exhale to center. Lovely. Gentle twist. Left hand to right knee. Right fingertips behind you. Inhale to press through the feet to make yourself nice and tall, and exhale, twist from the core. On your next breath in, coming out the twist, and over to the other side, press into the fingertips behind you, lift up the crown of your head, and exhale, maybe looking behind you. And release. Lovely. Okay, coming onto our backs. Bending the knees, reaching forward, rounding the spine down. Nice and slow. Slower the better. And bring the knees into the chest. Give them a little squeeze. Maybe making a few circles with the knees. Tucking your chin to your chest, make sure your neck's long, and placing the feet on the floor. So the feet are pressing in together, the knees are pressing in tight, taking your arms out into a T position with your palms facing up. Exhale, drop both knees to the right. Inhale to draw them back up using your core. Sinking your core down towards your spine, and return. So flowing like this with your breath. Inhale to bring them back up, sinking the abs down. Exhale to drop. Press your shoulders into the mat, and use your core to bring your knees back up. So you can stay like this, or if you'd like more of a challenge, stacking both legs to tabletop, pinning the legs together, making sure the knees stay glued together. Exhale to take both knees to the right, press into the left shoulder, don't let it come up off the ground, and return. So nice and slow, this is all about control. and using your core muscles to bring the weight of your legs back. Lovely. And back. Making sure to pause in the middle, find that start position. And return. So once more. Press into the shoulders. And back. So we're strengthening, but we're also having a nice little stretch. That's lovely. Bring the knees into the chest. Give them another squeeze. And stack your legs back at tabletop. So you can still have your feet rested, but if you can, squeezing the legs together and reaching the arms up. Inhale, drop the right arm, and exhale to bring it back up. Drop the left and bring it back up. Now you can try dropping the opposite leg. Inhale, exhale, use your core to bring it back up. So the lower back's pressing into the mat. Use your hip flexors to bring that leg back up. So you can just tap the leg, or you can have both feet on the floor and just lift. So you choose what you want to do for today. Left leg, right arm. You need to focus while you're doing this. Lovely. We're going to do one more on each side. Reaching through the leg, through the arm. And the last one, super slow. Lovely. Bring the knees into the chest. And you can roll onto your side to bring yourself up. Or you can lift your head, tuck your knees in, take a few little rolls, and find a nice seated position. Okay. We're going to come into tabletop. So the shoulders are over the wrists, hips are over the knees, and you're going to take your left foot out behind you. Rolling on to your right foot, straightening the right leg and reaching the right arm up. So really pull your weight out of that bottom hand, lift up through your bottom waist as well as your top waist. Take a nice big inhale, pull the navel into the spine. Exhale, hand comes overhead. Feel that lovely stretch from your right foot all the way to your right fingertips. Keeping both hip points facing towards the side of the mat. Deep breathing. And here's a bit of a challenge for you. So stay like that and just focus on your breath. Or bring your arm back in line with your shoulder. And you can have a block underneath your hand just to extend your arm. Okay, and coming onto your fingertips. Take a nice strong inhale to prepare. Tone the core. Exhale to pull yourself up. Nice strong position. Breathe in. Lean to the right and press your right hand into your leg, reaching overhead. Exhale to come out. Find the floor or your block. Reach overhead and come back into tabletop. So I'm just going to switch sides. Finding a nice stable position. Take the right foot out. Reach the left leg nice and long. Pull up at the kneecap. Reach the left arm up. Pull the weight out of the bottom palm. Lengthen through both sides of the waist. And reach overhead. Again, if you need to extend your arm, you can come up onto a block or your fingertips. Nice strong position, strong core. Inhale. Exhale to reach up. Lovely. And stretch over. Press into your left leg. Exhale to come back into that strong position. Circling the arm overhead and down. Lovely. Okay, we're going to come into a low lunge pose. So if you have sensitive knees, you can roll up your blanket and have them under your knees to support them, or you can fold your mat up, which I do sometimes. So stepping your right foot forward. You want both hip points facing forward, and you want your ankle slightly forward of your knee for this exercise. So you can tuck the back toes, or you can point them. It's completely up to you. Bring your hands behind your head. Reach up tall as you breathe in. Exhale, we're twisting from the core to the right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, a nice little bend to the right. Pull your feet together, breathing in back to center. And then engage your core, sinking down for a juicy stretch. And pushing back up. Once more, breathing in nice and tall through the spine. Wring the air out as you exhale. Inhale to center. Exhale to bend towards the bent knee. And back to center. And sinking, pulling up the abs, support your lower back. Press into the front foot, press into the back foot. And lift up. Lovely. Let's swap sides. So bringing the front foot slightly forward of the ankle, making sure you're nice and stable. Hands behind the head. Breathe in, lift up through the crown. Exhale to twist, wring the air out. Keep the elbows nice and wide. And bend. So this is a balance challenge as well. And sink nice and slow. And back. Once more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. Don't muscle your way there. Use your core. It's not about the range. It's all about precision of movement and matching it with your breath. Exhale to sink. Inhale to push up. Lovely. Okay. One last nice little stretch. Coming onto your backs. Reaching forward. Exhale. Rounding your spine, coming down. And this is what I like to call the lazy banana. Okay, so taking your left foot out to the edge of the mat and crossing the right ankle over your left leg. Left hand does the same, and just grasping on to your wrist with your right hand. Reaching nice and long. Should feel a lovely stretch down your right side. And obviously, if you have more time here, I would recommend staying here for at least 5 breaths. Unhooking your arm, unhooking your leg, reaching your right leg out, hooking the left ankle over the right. Right arm comes out. Left wrists hold on to the left hand holds onto the wrist. Reaching in opposite directions, so reaching through the toes, reaching through the fingertips. Just slowing the breath down. stay here if you have some more time. Unlocking the hold, hands come down by the side. Bending your knees and rolling onto your side, bringing yourself up. And thank you so much for joining me. And I will see you in my next class. Have a great day.